Hello, hello. How's it going, guys? Hi, Bill. Hi, Spider. Hi, Cayman. Hi, James. Hi, Bean. Hi, Cinch. Hi, Bruno. Yes, we're doing kind of an early stream today. I want to see how it goes compared to like late afternoons. I just want to see if I have more, like I'm sharper, you know? So, plus I did want to do an earlier stream, although I want to do a morning stream, which is probably still on the table because I'm adjusting my schedule right now and I'm trying to keep a more strict schedule. So once I get there, I'm gonna really try to have like regular streaming times. So yeah, looking forward to that. How are all of you doing? Gosh, I love this tea, this like rice tea. It's just the best thing. Where is that dog? There she is, lying down. Anyways, it's just so good. Anyways, we could probably get straight into the chess. I know it's pretty early, so we can start off, see how the games go. I kind of need to redeem myself after yesterday. Yeah, it's like a brown rice green tea. I think it's called genmatcha or genmaicha, and it's really good. I also got this thing over here. All right, this is with the hat. I don't know how well this is working out. I also got this thing. It's roasted green tea latte, or to make roasted green tea latte. So that's just called hochicha, but like I got it and I wanted to make it myself. So let's see how that goes. Super excited. All right, Sin, see you later. See ya. I might like break up the stream to, well, I might try like a long full stream, but I feel like it might be better to do shorter streams throughout, like 2 shorter streams throughout the day for chess, because chess is something that I feel like you can get exhausted and need a break, like to refresh. Oh yeah, I'm so excited for that, James. But yeah, this tea is great. I ordered it off Amazon because I couldn't find the one that I bought from the store. And if you want to try it, I can send the link over later. Yeah, you can make tea out of a shoe. Yo, what's up, Doc? What's up, what's up? Hey, happy 71 months. How are you? The months just passed by indeed. Hello, hello. Anyways, I'm leaving to California at the end of this week or start of next week. Forgot. I'll have to check. And so I forgot to mention that I'll be gone next week, you guys. So I'm gonna try to stream every day until then, just to make up for the lost time. But I'm looking forward to it, although I'm not looking forward to the flight at all. The flight is not... That's not fun. Nope, it's not fun at all. That's like the worst part. I would probably go more often if it wasn't so far away. Honestly, I wish California and New York were closer to each other. Those would be 2 states that'd be nice if they were. Yeah? You hate flying? Yeah. At least like certain flights, you know? I don't know how it is if like you pay for an upgrade. Maybe it's a little nicer, but I'm assuming not much nicer. You know, a little bit of extra legroom does go a long way, but at the same time, it's just tedious. Like I want to like, I want to read a book, or I want to, study. I want to work on the flight, but I just feel like whenever I try to work on the flight or do anything, it's just so uncomfortable that I give up. I hate it. Like it's just so uncomfortable. Like you can't find like a cozy position at all. Your butt starts hurting, your back starts hurting, your legs start cramping. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Well, that'd be an adventure, came in, as long as I don't die, I guess. I guess. That's the only thing that would matter, I guess. Unless you get stranded and then you have to resort to cannibalism, then that would probably be worse than dying. Or somebody tries to eat you. That wouldn't be fun. So you know what? Yeah, no, there's definitely worse things than death. Some people disagree, but I think that dying and then not feeling anything is probably better than like, I don't know, being tortured. So audio audio should be good. Let me see. Yeah, it should definitely be, wait, it should be this one. Why is it the wrong audio? All right, this one should be the right one. While I was watching, no, I'm not Bill. No, I was rewatching. How do you say Roanoke yesterday? American Horror Story, and you know the Polk people out there are cannibalists, and they try to eat that one chick. Well, yeah, it just reminded me of that, and I'm like, yeah, that probably would not be better than just dying. Such a good season. I think it's my fourth time that I've rewatched that season now. And I'm thinking of rewatching, what was it, the circus season, because it's been such a long time. But anyways, point is that there's just worse things. It's not that great. Yeah, I believe it. It's just hard to work on a plane. It's hard to do anything. You think, oh, I'm gonna play a game and then relax. Well, I think that, you know, it's not too bad if you're sitting next to two people that you are either friends with or you know or whatever. But when it's strangers, it's just kind of uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't like that. You never know who you're gonna sit next to. I sat next to this really angry British guy last time. He got mad at some family's child who was sitting behind them or behind us. And it was like the funniest interaction ever. He's like, get your kids under control. And then they're like, we're sorry, this and that. There was like a couple going to like Thailand or something. Um, and then he just goes off. He's like, I've had little kids. They were never like this. And anyway, such a funny interaction. And dude, I don't know if it was just him or, you know, British people are bad at traveling, but that guy was so, he like pushed me to get out of his seat because he was by the window seat to get out before everybody else. You know how you're supposed to wait for everybody in front of you to get out? Well, this guy, like, he just, like pushed everybody and got through. It was the first time I experienced that, but it was a little funny actually. I don't know, the accent kind of makes it not seem so serious. Hacky bits. Yeah. It might have just been him, I don't know, but I never flew with a British person, so but I just thought it was like really funny. He like started yeah, he was kind of a he was definitely a jerk for sure. I felt kind of bad for the couple. I mean, their kid was like a little annoying, but you when you put headphones in or earphones, you don't really hear anything. And yeah, unfortunately, I think that with flying with kids kind of seems to go like that. Like whenever I see kids, some of them more annoying than others, but that one I didn't even recognize really. But there have been kids that like really piss me off on flights before because they kick your seat. It's like, what are your parents doing? It's the same thing in New York, actually. There's some kid crashed his some man at the store, I think, like let his kid basically, you know, move the cart, like, you know, be the one moving it. This kid crashed right into me while he's staring right at me. He didn't say anything. And same thing happened with some lady on the street with her little kid on a scooter. And she was like watching, and I'm like, y'all are such terrible parents. You're like letting your kids crash into strangers and like ignoring it. Anyways, maybe it's a good thing that the birth rate is declining because if this is how a lot of people are. Maybe it's better people don't have kids and we just cease to exist. And then my parent hit me and I stopped. Well, a lot of them like don't discipline their kids at all. They don't tell them to even stop, you know? So I just, anyways, like there's been too many like experiences like that with kids that I've had where I'm just like, well, and you know, from what I hear about Marshall Chess Club, the parents are worse than the kids. Like they get into arguments with each other. Anyways, more competitive than the kids? I don't know. Maybe. Like, I did want kids after having a dog. I'm like, well, this was terrible. Taking care of a puppy. How am I going to take care of a kid? Seems like a nightmare. Like, literally, it seems like my personal hell. So I don't know, honestly. We'll see. Like, I'm sure it's a payoff once they're older, but like it takes a while for them to get older. Hello, Teasy. Much easier than a puppy, yeah, right, dude. Kids throw shit at you. Puppies bite you, but kids will bite you and throw shit at you. Oh, that's fair. I think it's very, very different with like special needs, versus obviously a kid who's not dealing with something like that, and it's just a lack of their parents paying attention, or you know what I mean? Hmm. Yeah, I think that I would probably never have a kid if I couldn't afford a nanny. I know a lot of people are, how do I put this? Like, they don't want, like my cousin, she doesn't want a nanny. She doesn't trust anybody with her kids, and I just like, I kind of feel for her in a way, but at the same time, I just don't feel like that's sustainable at all to be very untrusting, if that's a word, of other people, when it comes to your kids, to the point where you can't like do anything for yourself. You can barely work because you can't trust somebody else to take care of them. See, like, I think that is when it's like, that wouldn't work with me. My whole life, I always thought that, like, if I can't afford a nanny, I don't think I want to do something like that. Yeah. But, and plus, like, I don't know, like, when I think of having kids, I think of like the benefit of the fam. Like, having a family is very important, especially a close knit family. And I think that's amazing, but I also recognize so much work has to go into that. You can't be negligent. You can't be like, you can't neglect your kids emotionally either. You have to really do your research and know how to raise children. You have to understand child development, which I think that a lot of people really don't when they have kids. It's not like it's a prerequisite or anything, but I think it helps a lot because it's easy to I'm assuming, get frustrated with kids because they're not rational, especially like freaking toddlers. And so good to kind of understand the process. And like, I don't know, like, if I'm not in a place financially for something like that, I'd rather not just wing it. But that's just me, I don't think it's necessary per se, but I think it would help a lot. But anyways, I don't know if it's as simple as that. Like, you can like something, but recognize that it's difficult and that there are consequences if not done right. And I think that having kids is a very serious thing. Like, I don't think it's something that should be treated, like, you have to, in my opinion, you need to know what you're getting into at the very least. You can't like go into it with like rose-colored glasses, like, be impulsive. I'm just not an impulsive person in that way, I think. I know some people, like, when they really want something, they're like, okay, I'm gonna get it. But I always look at like, well, I really try to look at the whole picture when it comes to that, because there is a lot you have to give up in having a kid. You do give up a big chunk of your individuality because you don't have the time for yourself for a good amount of time, for a good few years. So when I think about that, I'm just like, that's kind of a big thing for some people to give up. Yeah, I think it's good to prepare. My current ELO, 1988. No, it doesn't have to do with impulsivity, and I didn't say it did. I just said that it's just something that I wouldn't do impulsively, You can be drawn to something and do it and decide that, whatever comes, you're going to do it. But that's not the same thing as like being drawn to something, never looking at the reality of it and then just doing it. To me, that's impulsive, but that's very different than somebody who's like, okay, I recognize that I'm gonna deal with a lot and I might not be prepared for all of it, but I'm gonna do my best. You know what I mean? Whatever. I know some people think that way and that's fine, but definitely not what I was saying. Yeah, I just think with the economy and with how expensive things are and just in general, I think the way that many people are feeling at the moment, that's doesn't really help with wanting to have kids either. A lot of us, like, you know, most of us actually just, I think with this, in this age, we've recognized that a lot of us have issues that we need to like deal with. That's at least that's how I see it. Like I'm still, you know, going through my own stuff and like trying to put myself in a better situation overall. Hello, Armando, how are you? And like those things are very, very important for me. I don't know, why is the girl ignoring you? Thank you, Eric. Exactly. And like exactly. And that's the truth with kids too, you know? Like they're not, you're not entitled to anything from them per se. Like you chose to have a kid. You can't be the type of parent who's like, oh, like I've heard this many times, like people say like, oh yeah, my parents are pieces of shits, but they gave birth to me and so I'm like entitled to help them. And I'm just like, that's not really how that works. So it's very expensive, yeah. Right. Not easy, doctor. There's just so many things to consider, and I'm just like, it's not like it's out of the picture. I'm not saying that, but I think just this generation looks at parenthood very differently. I think most of us do. So, especially I think that because mental health has become a much bigger thing now too. Freaking summer bugs. There's like a bug in here because we had to remove like a lot of the like the flying bug trap thingies because of the dog. But luckily I only seen one. I hate bugs. Da da da. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Like we're learning now about how much early child development affects kids and like a lot of people are looking at their own lives and then being like, you know, recognizing that certain problems they have go way back and then they're very hard to deal with. And so I think a lot of people also, like myself, like I was saying, I would want to be in a place where, you know, I can get past all of that. Like for one, I've always been very when I say unorganized, like more so that I've never had structure throughout my life just growing up. And that's something I struggle with today. And it's much, much bigger than you would like think. But those types of things really affect a lot, you know? And so why is it she? That being said, like things like that, I think people do need to work through, like just to work through and to get through. And they take a lot of time. Yeah, I'm sure that they do, James, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I've had bugs in my programs before. Is it worse than this? Good question. Depends what kind of bug. Uh, so, nah, I feel that cat dead. Exactly, and that can like be very tough for a lot of people as well. Like, I don't know. So it's a big privilege if you are from a family that gave you the security that you needed. You know, because I know people like that, and like if there's a I don't know how to put it, like you have that security for most of your life. Like if you had it in your childhood, you still have that relationship with your parents, you know, you can rely on them, this and that. Like it's just a different world, in my opinion. All right, we can start some chess now. Da, da, da. So cheery. Nice. Nice, Bishop. That's really great. Yeah. Honestly, for me, I'm just right now, the most important thing is that I want to really like form habits that serve me more. And I just never recognized how important they were. But just the more I read, the more I learn, I'm just like, okay, I really need that. So I've been working on that because I feel like when you have to go through the whole day relying on willpower, which inevitably will run out, it's very difficult. Like you end up feeling like a failure often because you can't accomplish everything you wanted to for the day. Which is another big thing, you know, if you have kids, like you gotta keep them structured. I'm doing good. How are you guys doing? Oh crap, I forgot this line. Do, 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 do. What should I do here if I take? Do, do, do. They're gonna play this. And then we can play that. And what are they gonna play? Okay, let's try this. Let me try this. I just want to see how it goes. Because I totally forgot this line. This. Maybe even this. I just don't remember what I'm supposed to do. Then this. We'll do this. If they do this, well, it just depends. What, Bill? Hello, Jason. How are you? I am people. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, right. I barely freaking like meat, truthfully. Like, I really barely like it. We'll do this. I mean, I see what they're trying to do, but... 400 to 1500, you gotta start with 500. Well, if you're doing that, my guy, you're not playing... If you're like 400 and you're not improving, you're definitely not following any of the principles of chess. Meaning developing first. If you're watching like videos on tricks and traps to try to improve, don't. Watch a video on principles of chess for beginners. I'm sure there's plenty out there. Watch that and that should take you far. want to say this, but I think this is better first because they're going to develop right now. Yeah, and that too, but you know, I think principles and then endgames. Endgames won't matter much if you're gonna mess up in the beginning because of a lack of principle. Or lack of principles. This person is a little annoying, I'll be honest. Let me think. This? No, let's do this. Because I keep trying to... This. Yeah, his endgame videos definitely did help me with... Hello, Eric. Did I say hi already? I don't know, but... What's up, Circer? How are you? Hi, Cauliflower. Thank you. Can I remove the cap from my cap? I don't know about that one. Having a bad hair day, so I have to wear the cap. Are you serious? Bro, I don't appreciate that. Alright, well, we're gonna do our best, I guess. Gonna castle. So I'm thinking this. I mean, I feel like... Oh, but they can play that. So why don't we... I should really be looking at their ideas, truthfully. We'll do this. Hello, green tea. I'm having some right now. Thank you, Tiger. Why do you have trauma from cauliflower? You know cauliflower like makes an amazing salad. You if you just like add mayo and green onions, so good. I'm telling you, so good. What if I do this first? I want to play this, and then I want to see what they're gonna do. Because I would, yeah, I mean, I like this. We're gonna play this. And then that. They're gonna have to take that. Oh, they don't need to take that. There's fucking check. Ah, screw that. Screw that. I could do this, though. Let's see. I'm not happy right now. Yeah, I mean, like, fried, how do they make them? Brussels sprouts are really good. You used to call your ex that? Well, okay, fair enough, fair enough. So, but your name's Collie and it sounds like cauliflower. What's the coincidence? Scared. But I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna play this. If they play that, we're gonna play this. But they played that and fucked, so. I'm still gonna play it though. Because if I do this, I made it, so I must play that. If I play this and then they play. Wait, if they play this, that, I'm also in trouble, so I can't allow that. This is trouble. Like E. coli? I don't like that. I had E. coli once from lettuce, and I've been traumatized since, really. Yeah, that's not gonna work with me. No, sir. Nope, I'm not doing this. I am not getting mated. I'm gonna try my best not to, at least. Then we're gonna do this. Could just play this too. But I really don't want. Let's see. What to do, what to do. What to do, you guys? Insane game, really. Ugh, whenever that dog like disappears. Let's see. I want to say this. Okay, wait. If I do play that, correct. in theory, we should still win a piece because this is trapped. So say we do this. I'm not gonna think too hard about it because we have more time, okay? Plus it's a check, so it's like we should be good here. You know, we have more time, so I'm like not really too concerned about getting like a huge edge. Because here we just have to play clean. Like, clean enough to survive for a minute and a half. Mm-hmm. That's my strategy for low time games. Yes, yes. Just gotta, like, you know, hold basically. Ah, let's not do that. Yeah, exactly, James. Exactly. Alright, whatever. So we don't get that. Chill. We're gonna do this. No, we don't want to do that. We're gonna lose a piece. We're gonna do that instead. Their bishop's still not usable. So I'm not like again too concerned. This. 47 seconds. And then I'm thinking this. Or even that. This. That. We'll do this. GG's. I got like 2 hats. I actually don't have that many hats. Wouldn't it like, I feel like this wouldn't have been the worst. That. Oh, but they can escape there. Thank you, Bill. Yeah, no, their bishop became useless, so was it really an even game? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, it's the year of my birthday. I am the year of my birthday. Crap, I should have checked on the dog before starting another game, but I think we should be good. She's probably napping. It's just so annoying she goes out of my sight when I stream. I don't know why. Where'd that spin at? Hello, David. How's it going? Ooh, time and ov. Let's go. I love, love, love this variation. So exciting. So exciting, in my opinion. But this is definitely not what I usually play. Let's think. I usually play this. I wonder if I should fianchetto this time. Maybe not though, maybe not. Typically I would like to, but I won't do that this time. No, maybe I should. Because I can't make up my mind. I'll do this. We're safe. As long as D7's there, we're kind of fine for now. Definitely not what I'm used to playing here. What if I do this? I usually don't like that. I guess what we can play, they're gonna push here. Well, I don't know. I mean, this is not the worst, but I feel like this would be nice to get. But I don't know. Like, I'm tempted, but I don't know if I want to do that, so I'll have to decide. I don't have that much time to decide. But it is far slower, so let's just play bishop e7. Alrighty. Oh, they played that. I should have pushed there first. That would have been nice. I like when they play that. I'll follow you. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, this. I follow. Like, we could play that. No, we can't. I think that we should play this first. And then... just because I would like... or even this wouldn't be the worst. But it just really depends. We'll do this. And then... I see this idea. Let me think. Because they're gonna play that. I know that much. So... we'll do this. This is an interesting game, really. And then I don't mind this just to block right now. We'll do that. And then let's do this. I think we have enough defenders. But let's see. Let's see. Because I do have to make multiple moves to play h7 or, you know, h8. Like, they gotta do this. And so, let's think. Let me think here. Like, I want to do this so they can't just camp here. But then at the same time, I can't move that out of the way because of this. We'll do this. What's up in it? Okay, I think this is fine now. We play this. I mean, that kind of forces a trade from where I'm standing. Okay. What? What's the wrong time? I feel like their rook is now out of place. My skin. Oh shoot. This. Okay, if they do that, we certainly do have this though. Okay. We're gonna play this. That. Let's see. I guess that has problems too. This is a problem. I just noticed that. Let's see. The pass pawn is also a little scary. Let's see. Okay. But I feel like this is still you know, a little, let me think. Do I really need to give up the bishop or the knight? I feel like I don't. I don't think I do. If I do this. I really don't want to give it up. Really. Okay, I have 2 minutes. Let's see. If this takes, it does give us an opportunity to play. You know what? I think ultimately I am going to decide I'm not going to give them that piece. That's what I'm deciding on. And then this. And then this. But the issue is that they can play this. But I feel like even then, we're still fine. I don't like them playing this personally, so I'm gonna play that. This. And then... Okay. Interesting game so far. Really interesting. Well, I see a move, but I also still don't think it works. No, I see it. Yeah, this is not crushing in my opinion either. Because none of my pieces are... You know, we can even play this. Check first. And then... I'm gonna check first because I don't want them to play this. Oh, this is perfect. We take. We can take the bishop first. Like that. Take. And then we can take there. This. And then that. And then... And I don't mind this. And then that. And then this. This. And then we should have something here. I just need to like really freaking hurry because I'm a little concerned really. We don't have a lot of time. Okay. This. 10 seconds, huh? We don't have a lot of time. This. We just have to keep checking. Oh my gosh, are we gonna lose this? No, we can't. We can't. We're just gonna need to do what we gotta do. Eight seconds. What the hell, bro? This is hard. Alrighty. I just wasted way too much time there. I can do this. I'm just scared. No, I doubt he will. I just have to play fast. That's all. Come on. Come on. Oh my fucking god. Let's just do this so we at least like don't... Are you kidding me? We just had to take the fucking pawn. Are you joking? That sucks. That sucked so badly. Damn. Dude, that like really sucked. Really, really badly. Oh man. I'm gonna consider that a victory to make myself feel better. How about it? My Ollipops are coming tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you. Damn, that was such a good win. At last, for the fourth time, Bishop. Yeah, Rook G5 instead of... So close. You mean earlier? Here? You mean like when are we talking here? I mean, this was winning for... I was winning here. They blundered this. They had to actually go up, which is hilarious. But that's such a hard move to find. It's unrealistic. Really unrealistic. From where I'm standing. But they fork both pieces. And then we are screwed. Oh yeah, Rook G5 is such a good move. Nice. No, I didn't even see Rook G5, honestly. Let's see when we were... So we were completely good here and until we... Where did we need to go? What do we need to do here instead? Okay, let's look at this because I didn't know what I had to do here. Oh, and I was looking at Rook C8. I just thought we didn't have enough time. Oh, but we do, because if they play this, we just take. Oh, man, I should have played that. That would have been like a smoother transition. Maybe I wouldn't have lost that clock. No, I did see rook c8. I just didn't think it worked on time. So I guess it's hard to, I don't know, calculate all the way through. Ugh. No, it shouldn't be hard to calculate it all the way through. I don't know why. I just didn't see it. Like, I didn't see that we were ahead one move there. I thought we were actually behind one move there. So that's why. Shit. Okay. Do this. And that. I think we're fine. Maybe this. We'll just do that first. This. Well, that's not really good for us, but let me think. We'll do this. Yeah, definitely. Definitely agree with that. I do want to... Let me think. I want to try to create some weaknesses here. We'll go ahead and play that first. And then this. And then I think that this is a little hard actually. Surely there's a way I can defend both. Oh, is this lost? Oh, did I lose this? Okay, let me think. I mean, I don't want to say that I did. Here, let's do this. And then this. I'm down 2 pawns, but let's see. This. What the fuck? I feel like I just... Hold up, let me think. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. I'm just gonna resign. I don't see myself winning this. Alrighty. I tried something new, didn't work out. Oh well. Very bad. That was probably the worst game of the day. Oh, I'm playing something new. I always forget how to play this line. I always see people play, but when it's like it's flipped, I can't see it. So strange. I know it's something like that, and then maybe that would help. We'll do this. I feel like C5. Hmm. Let's see. All right, well, I did see that, and I was thinking this is a little crazy, but could this work? Maybe. Maybe. My Pokemon shirt isn't helping me win, you guys. I don't like it. We'll do this. Wild, wild, wild. Wow. I almost want to do this just to open this up. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Hey, Ducky! 93 months. How many years is that? Thank you so much. Wild, wild, wild. I don't know. I like this. I feel like with how much it opens up their king, it's totally worth it, especially because their pieces aren't... Their queen isn't even in the picture right now. I don't know. I feel like that's good. I've got 2, 3 caps. Not a lot, actually. I don't... Like, I usually typically don't wear hats that often, but I like to wear it when my hair isn't behaving. This is great. I should have played whatever the hell I just played. Although I feel like it wasn't right. It was close to the Scandinavian, but it wasn't the Scandinavian. It's still considered the Sicilian. Which to me is hilarious. We're gonna do this. Wild thoughts, blah, blah, blah. Wild. Well, I actually first saw them playing this. I did, you guys. I did. I looked at this line like a professional. And then I found something that works. And they can't take. I am Sky. That was super professional. Da, 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 da. Wild thoughts. I don't know, I didn't see this working. I saw this, check, and then winning the... What the fuck? For real? Hold up. This. 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 No, it's not good for us. Okay, we'll do this. Ain't nobody. That's not good. Not good at all. Wait, it was pinned. Fuck! Could have played this. I totally missed that this was pinned. Oh man. That would have been totally fine. This. But then they could have taken. We're gonna do this. How did this go so wrong? Stupid ass check, I missed it. Oh well, I think we're fine. Totally fine. Yeah, I'm sad. Yeah, I did not see Bishop G4. I think I got too excited. Thank you so much, Gro. I think I just got too excited. I mean, I see what they're trying to play. They want to play this. You know? But I don't think it works. Because they're going to get... Okay, this. They can do that. Ready? This is what I'm thinking here. This. fuck? It blocks it again? Bro, I didn't see that it blocked it. Not again, at least. What the hell? I'm getting so, like... I don't like that. Literally. I thought that it was open. I didn't see it. Oh, well. Yeah, this isn't how that's gonna go. This sucks. Sucks so badly. Oh well. Ba-da-da. Do I have a what? What? They want to do this. Are you kidding me? Did we just lose? Did we just literally lose this? Hold up. No. No, I don't believe this. I refuse to believe we lost this. Unbelievable. Bro, this sucks. A lot. I was like one move away from it too. You know what I mean? Hold up, let me think. We go here. No, same nonsense. This worked out perfectly for them. Literally worked out perfectly for them, which is just like insane to me. You know? Oh wait, let me find this. Because we have this, but then they have that. Da da da, I'm working on it. We don't really have a lot of options. That's just mate. Mate. Really? Really? This sucks. It was so good until a stupid... Because I feel like even this kind of just like... This pawn cock blocks this. You know? Even that. That's why it's just so insane to me. Doesn't work. Still mating. Ugh. I don't know, that's the only thing I see, but it doesn't even work. This literally blows. Yeah, this blows. This sucks. Man, I can't believe I missed that check. Oh, really, really blows. Yeah, it was fun, just kind of unbelievable. I can't, that was unbelievable. Oh, thank you. Just like straight up was very sad. Now we're just like straight up losing in every possible way. Insane, really. And it was so good too. I could have played that better, though. You know? Now we resign and we lose another game that, unfortunately, was going well. Oh. That was a lot of fun though, but that was just so stupid. The like one check that I missed. And then I could have just played the pawn too, mind you. I could have probably would have been better, but then I forgot about the pin. That was so obvious. It's like when a piece walks straight into a pin with a check, it can be very confusing. It can. And it was confusing. I don't like that. So yeah. Crazy ass game, really. But it was fun. No, I don't think anybody is somebody suspecting them. I don't think that game was sketchy. It was just unlucky, really, with the check. Super. Alright, I'm gonna play another stupid game and probably lose. Wait. Mm. I'm so tempted. Why? Why can't I? Nah, I'm gonna do it. You know why? Because I can. And I'm feeling a little bit like I want to play a little crazy today. I'm not feeling the non-crazy chess. I'm feeling the crazy chess. That's what I'm feeling. I'm gonna do it. For entertainment. Exactly. And we won the peace pack anyway, so whatever. Thank you. And then... You see... I don't know how I feel about exchanging, because the way that I see it... but then it can get us in trouble. Should I exchange? I'll exchange. I'm gonna do the right thing. Yes, I am. Don't mind me. We'll do this. We're gonna have a nice little game. This. And then I'm gonna play That. This. This. And then that. And then, see, I'm not interested in whatever this is that they're trying to do right now. I'm not. So, we're gonna play this. And then we're gonna play this. This. We're gonna dance around a little bit here. Yeah, we gotta go back to that. Yeah, bishop. We're gonna do this. And then if they play here, we'll make it work. And then maybe okay, let me think. Just gotta take advantage of the sec. Preferably, I would like if they can open up the board some more by taking some pawns. And use up their time. I don't mind that either, really. Not at all. Okay. So then, say that I play this. And then play that. And then this. Actually, because I feel like they're gonna try to come here. I don't really appreciate that either. So we're gonna play this. And then that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. This. Oh, I see what they're trying to do. We're gonna do this. Yes. I don't like if they do this though, but let's see. Let's see, let's see. That sucks. A lot, actually. Alright, that's still fine though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Let me think. Play this. And then... Since they're gonna camp here, I think that it just makes sense for me to, you know, we'll do this. What? Play that. And this. Let me think. Actually, this is better for us. And then I would like to play either this or that. Part of me would rather play this. And then like slowly push. Let's do that. Oh, they gave us the rook. I didn't think that they were going to, but they did, so. We'll do this next. And then I want to say this. And then push like that. But it just like really, really depends. So, okay, let's think. We'll do this. And then this. Or should I just play? No, because they're gonna play this. I could play that. No, let's get rid of that first. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of, hold up, I think they just got themselves close to being mated. This. And then here. Then that. Okay. This. They go there. Check. They take. We take. Okay, I think that we're good here. This is winning. The way that I see it. They only have one square to go to, and it'll be a double check, and then still have our knight at the end of it. There you go. Oof, thank you. I won by resignation. Alrighty. Thank you. I needed that win after the last game, whatever that was. That was just bad. It was really bad. Hmm. Why am I getting something from... never mind. Alrighty. Cheating? I think that... Oh, like, I've been playing for 4 years, and I've only thought somebody was cheating, I think, like a total of 4 or 5 games that I've noticed, you know? Obviously, there's been more cheating than that, but, like, there are times where it's very, very obvious, but then there are times where it's not, because I'll get points back, even on a rapid game, and I didn't know. But, like... Oh, nice! Good luck, Vindictive. But, like, so I don't think it's that common, but I mean, it's coming from me. Like, it's something that I haven't experienced. enough. It's just so funny that few times that I have, people are like, you know, like get so mad at you for suspecting somebody's cheating. They're like, just because somebody wins doesn't mean that they're cheating. And it's like, well, I've been playing for 4 years and I've only ever accused like a handful of people of cheating. It's just like the funny, oh, why would I play knight in this position? Oh, that's so lame. That's like the lamest of the lame. It's so lame. Alright, screw it. We're gonna do this then. This. That. Cool. I mean, I like this. In the castle. Bishop d4, bishop g4, knight e5. In the last game? Oh, you mean in this game? Yeah, bishop g4, from what I know, is not good in this position because the diagonal is just too open. Like, it gives them too much. You know, it's supposed to weaken their bishop, from what I understand. And, I mean, in this case, it really doesn't. So, yeah. Let's see. I think we'll go ahead and, castle here. So, we'll castle. Da, da, da. Hey, thank you so much, Angel. Thank you, thank you. Really, really appreciate that. And I think here now we can play something along the lines of this. Just to open up the position a little bit, and we've castled, so I'm not the most concerned. See, we did the right thing, you guys. Just want to get my king or my queen side. In good standing here. We'll do this. I didn't think that they were gonna play that, at all, actually. We'll go ahead and play this. I feel like this gives me potential, if that makes sense. Then this, then that, then that. I think it's solid now. Just because... Okay, let's try it. I just want to make sure. Because there is a chance that they can play that. And I'm really not a fan of that move. Well, now that they took, it might not be the worst idea to play that. Then this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. In my opinion, I think this is fine now. Because it gives us like enough of an attack. Thank you. Thank you, Ko. Alrighty. Da da da. And then we play this. Honestly, I want that isolated queen pawn gone. I don't feel like playing with it because of these two. Castled. Interesting. I'm gonna approve. We'll take that. And then we'll go ahead and play this. Check. They'll take. We'll play that. And then this, that, that. Or they can push further. We'll take like that. We'll keep it simple, yeah? Hey, thank you. I can't barely Dumbo. Thank you for the 68 months. I feel like I need to work on that. We'll do this. And that. Oh, yes. I was praying that they would forget about the bishop. I was like, that would be dope. And then it was. It was great. We'll do this. Like, that's why I want to do that and then have them attack, because I feel like when they do that, easy to just forget. You know? Okay, and then we're gonna do this. And then, like, I want to say this. Or even we can play here right now like that. Because we have two of these nice passed pawns. This is winning. How are you, Dumbo? 68. Wild. I think that's cool. And then I like this. They play that. All right, we're just gonna do this. And then we're gonna do that. Nah, we're gonna do this instead. Yep. And then we're gonna do... I feel like we should just push now. You know? Okay. Then we'll do this because I know what they're trying to play. But I don't know if it's the best move for us, but we'll figure it out. We'll do that. Just to block F2 and to activate the knight a little bit more. Let's see. And then this, or even that. Let's see. We're gonna play that. Alrighty. Oh yeah. I think it probably depends what rating, perhaps. I can definitely believe that. And then we're gonna go ahead and play this. Just want to connect everything that I could here. And then I think we should just push. And then this. Or even that. So I want to do this, but say they go there. I do want to block it off, really. Mm-hmm. We're gonna do this. And then if they play that, we're gonna play this. That. Honestly, we're winning so badly that it's probably not worth making the biggest deal out of it. And just playing, I think that's it. Da, da. That's not good, is it? I just realized that's not good at all. Thank God. They didn't see it. They could have taken the knight there, that's what I was saying, and that scared me. Oh gosh. Alright, we kind of need them. We need to just push. That was bad. Yeah, we would have still been winning, but still, that was scary for a second. This. We just have to push now. That pawn basically is defended all the way up, so... Galvanize. What does galvanize mean? Oh yeah, for sure. Gotta defend everything. Hmm. Um... We'll do this. And then, let's see. This is actually pretty good for us now. Yeah, I get it. Alrighty. We'll do this next. I'll go ahead and play. I mean, I kind of want to connect them, but I'll play this first. And then that. And then, let's see. Might play this if they do. Well, I'll go here. Yeah, well, we'll see. Play this. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's still not gonna work, even if they do play that. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna do this. Why not? We're gonna lose the pawn. Oh, we're not. Interesting. Very interesting. I didn't... Alright, well, whatever. It's won regardless. Yeah, I didn't like it either, but... Yeah, we would have been fine either way. Knight f4. Doggy's still sleeping. Okay, let's play another one. Perhaps the last one. Let's see. English opening. I don't really know the English well. What just happened? Why did it restart? Okay, is spin here? Okay. I'll definitely isolate their pawns if I can. Absolutely. We can do this. Nah, we'll do this. And then... we can certainly do this. But I don't like that. So, I think... we can honestly go right back. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Patzer. Then I will castle because I'm responsible. We'll play this. And then we'll play... let's see. Maybe that, but then they'll take, so... play... this. That. And then... I want to say this. Just depends. Play that. And then... we'll do this. I don't know how to feel about any of that, actually. I think we can go ahead and go here, but even then, it, like, puts us in a position where we can be attacked. Let's see, though. So, am I doing all right? Yeah. Let's do this. Even then, do I... okay, this. Correct. They're gonna have to take. Can they... I don't want to spend too long on this move. Okay, as long as it doesn't, like... okay, we'll do the... but the problem with this move But even then, if that is what happens, is it really the worst? I don't think so. Let's see. They might have like, let's do that. Like a double check. But even then we have this, so that doesn't do as much as I think it does. Okay. See, like here, we do this, right? And then we take that, and then if they take here, we take like that. And then they take this back. Wait, are we losing pieces here? We win one. So that's a rook for us. They take queen for them, queen. They take this. You know what? We'll do this because I do feel like that's better for us. I just didn't, this. This. Okay. This. If that, let's see. Bishop, yeah, it was too complicated for me. And on we'll go. Why don't we focus on that pawn? And we need left, right, Bill? Where's Bill? I don't talk anymore. Honestly, a part of me just wants to like immediately remove that possibility at all by playing f6. Just the way you did so easily. We'll do this. And now we're gonna play h8. Why did they play that? Am I missing something? Well, I don't know. I like this. I feel like this is good for us. Let's see. We'll do this. Okay. Plus, I like this pawn because it doesn't easily give him a check. And we can push here. I feel like their pawn structure is ruined enough that we can do something like that. Correct. We take that. As long as there isn't something I'm missing. But I don't see a check anywhere. So we're gonna take. Oh, it's such a shame. I don't talk anymore. And now we're up 2 pawns, so I would like to do this. Or even play this. Not like letting them... Because that way, if they play this check, we do have this. As long as it's not... We'll do this. I don't talk anymore. We'll do this. That. I feel like this is just winning though. Correct? We do that. Then this. And then that wins the rook. And probably the game. Right? Like, let's see how we should win this. We do this. Nah. This. Let me see if there's a better way then. Let's see. This, that, that. But that's not mate in one. Let me see. Because we have this, check. Then we have that, check. And then we have this, but that leads there. And then... So... This one has that. And then that. This is what I'm seeing, but... This. So we have mate in two, but not mate in one. That's okay. I mean, I foresee myself winning here, so... Okay. We have 38 seconds. Monster something in your head. Ba-da-da-da-da. Crap, we're gonna lose on the clock. Da-da-da. Oh gosh, I'm scared. This. We're gonna lose another game on the freaking clock. Da-da-da. 25 seconds. I don't know why I didn't exchange and try to go for the clock. Weird. This. 23 seconds. This. 20 seconds. My gosh. GG's. Yeah, definitely. Da, da, da. Right here. I want to see if I missed a mate. Thank you, Bill. Okay. There's mate in 12. Yeah, Vindictive, I know. You're not the streamer here, are you? Shush. Literally mate in 12. Bruh. Over here making me feel like I missed something obvious. This is why it's good that, you know, when the chat doesn't say if there's any sort of mate. There was like no mate in a 1 or a 2. I'm over here thinking I'm stupid. Oh, not you, but it can get very, very confusing. So don't do that, guys. Don't do that. Should we do one more? I guess all's forgiven this time. Very straightforward, yes, man. Mm. Yeah, I'm Magnus Carlsen over here. No, I don't think it is allowed. Usually. Oh no. Oh no. What have I played? What have I done? Oh no. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? I don't know what this is. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Sansu. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? I was playing as black, but I'm white. I just lost all that effort the last game. I just lost it. Because I was too busy talking the same time I started playing, and I totally messed up the color. Nothing to see. Dude, that's insane. All that effort for nothing. I thought I was gonna go back to 2000 today. Nope, I just played some opening I've never played in my life before and ended up in a position I've never been in my life before. Da 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 da. And then I gave up my queen. That. What the f. Alrighty, whatever. Hmm. We'll do this. And we'll play that next. That sucked. A lot. Did I just help them get a pawn to attack me? Yo, I don't like that. Oh man, but I feel like what I did was so much worse. I'm gonna do this. And that. Like, I just not only played the wrong move, I somehow... Yeah, I don't know, man. That was just, like, actually insane. On so many levels. Da, da, da. Let's play left here, even though we're down a pawn, I think. We'll be fine. If I play here, correct. Yeah, we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna win our pawn back. I guess not. Maybe. Do this. That. Perpetual at the very least is what I'm looking forward to. Perpetual. I will not do an endgame with the pawn down. An endgame like this, I will not be doing it. So, whatever. There you go. Ah, but you gotta draw. I haven't been obsessing over them. I've been playing terrible openings. I've been obsessing over practicing openings that I haven't done yet, but I think obsessing is a kind of a strong word also. Kind of strong. The draw counted. Oh, let me end the stream right now then. Okay. What is this? Ba, 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 ba. Hell no, brother. I don't like that. No, thank you. I'll take that. And then we'll do... I think we can play probably this. And then this. And then that. And then... I think this. Oh. Well, that's not good. Hold up. Then this. I don't know. I kind of like this position right now. But let's see. This. Then that. And then this. And then we push. Yeah, we should probably play love first. This, and then... That's what I'm thinking. Play that. Da, 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 da. Well, I don't think you're good enough to know what a 13 versus a 1900 plays like. Sorry to break that to you. But I just don't think that's the case. I think there's a saying that goes something like, stay in your lane. Yeah, I think that applies to anybody who's low rated. Low rated meaning you don't have a title, including myself. But I don't go around judging people's ratings. You know why? It's not delusional. I know that I'm not good enough to do that. Thinking maybe something like that. Oh, you know what? Even this might be good now. Or this. Let's try that first. I like that. Da, 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 da. Indeed. All right, let's think here. Well, I've been learning to be more satisfied with draws. Alright, I think we're gonna have to make, I think we're gonna need to really... Okay, let's see. I don't mind even this. But I also don't like the idea of like giving their... How do I put this? Yeah, we'll do this. And then I think it's a good idea to play that. Really put it... I don't know about that one, but thank you, Poultry. I think that that's really sweet of you. I want to say this, but then let me think. This creates its own problems, really, from where I'm standing. You know, opening up this lane for them. I think we can do this. You know? Like, we play here. Correct. Well, they might actually... Let's play this, then that, and then I kind of want to see what they play. Although I feel as if they might play something really annoying. And I don't like that either, so... Because I do feel like this can kind of get us trapped a little bit. But I'm still gonna take it. What do you mean by realist? Yeah. Pat, so I don't think you're gonna be getting a higher rating on here. Come on, guys. Y'all gotta be more realistic. You watching a streamer play a game, a 10-minute game, and seeing things that even I see when I watch other streamers that they miss. That doesn't mean it's gonna go any differently. If you play on a different website. Alright, let's see. Hey, I'm doing good, Mozart. How are you? I mean, I like brutally honest people. I think that it's good to... How do I put it? Like, be optimistic where it needs to and hopeful where it's necessary. But I think being brutally honest is good. But I think a lot of people don't actually know what being brutally honest means. I really don't think that. They think it means being an asshole, but that's not true. No, sir. Okay, let's think. I go here. Correct. I feel like this position's a little tricky for us. We can certainly play this now. And then let's see what they play. Because I don't like that hole that we are experiencing, or like we're dealing with here right now. I almost want to play this and go from there. Trying, but like I have a really annoying like hole here that they can exploit, unfortunately. But let's see. Okay, then we can play this. Yeah. Da, da, da. Okay. We'll do this next. Okay. Well, I don't mind this. We do that. These pawns are strong all of a sudden, you know? This. And then I'm thinking, let's see. I don't mind how do I put this? Cause, okay. As long as there's like no annoying... Da, da, da. We'll do this. Okay. I am... Let me think. I mean, chess requires both. People, again, what does analytical creative mean? I do play a lot of creative chess in the sense that I try things out, you know? Analytical is just more, say, like, using theory and strategy, but anyways, we'll do this. And then this. Then this. This. That's not good at all. I didn't even see that. Alright, well, I guess that's how this is gonna go down now. Not good at all. But not over. Just really unfortunate, if you ask me. I'm gonna do this. Or even that. Because I really don't like... You know? We're gonna play this. Those spawns are strong enough to where I think we can exchange here. Truthfully. Okay. I mean... I'll do this instead then. And then... What are they gonna play this? Play that. Definitely not going to be giving away those pawns. Then I'm gonna play that. I'm still gonna push, like, no matter what. Of course. then we take like this, and I mean, from like what I feel here is that this is completely winning for us. And then we're gonna do this. And then we're just gonna push up. I think that's just the most important thing here at this point. We go here. That. This. And then that. Of course, I'm a little bit concerned because we're low on time, so let's do this. That. This. That. This. That. A little bit scary, but let's see. That. And this. Oh, come on. How did I miss that? Well, this is over, you guys, unfortunately. I don't have enough time. I pinned myself. Alright, well, it's over. Thank you. Although I messed that up, but I was low on time, so I started to panic. Yeah, well, there's definitely a difference, like, between not disguising unpleasantness, which, I mean, I like to just directly tell people things, but I think that there's, like, a group of people who just use it to insult people, and insults isn't being brutally honest. It's not that has nothing to do with honesty and everything to do with trying to piss somebody off. Yeah, that's okay. I could have played that better, but I'm gonna go back to studying Endgame soon. But anyways, why isn't my thingy moving? I don't like that. Ba-da-da. Mm-hmm. La la la. Mm-hmm. I'm moving fast enough, I think. Ba, ba, ba. Sure. Do it. This. That. They're gonna check? They're not gonna check. Gotta be careful there for sure. But I feel like I'm fine. Then we're gonna do this. We can do this, I think. And then that. Ooh, nice mate. Yeah, I mean, I stay away from people like that. Do not like people who, oh, what the hell just happened? I don't know what this is. They just went 2 pawns somehow because of my bad pre-moving. And it's actually beneficial for me, which is the funniest part about all of this. I don't know, it's looking like this person did what I did earlier. Wait, it's my turn? Hell yeah, let's go. I like this. And then this. And then that. And now we're happy. I like this. Let's see. Oh, I've won this game indeed. I agree with that. Ha 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 ha, sucker. Do you think I mated? Smothered mated with just the queen? Dude, that would be so freaking cool. That would be so, so cool. Alright, thank you for giving me more. Alrighty. Let's do that. Do that. This. 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 That. This. That. That. This. There you go, you want that one. Yeah. Alright, I gotta get to my other work after this. I'm writing a script right now. That's not gonna work. No, no, no. Castle? No, no, no. I keep that. I like it. I'm gonna keep it. I don't like what this person's doing. I don't know what they're doing, but I don't like it. No. This. This. That. Oh, I just got myself mated. Damn it. Oh well. I play when I am... Honestly, I play to relax. But I think we're done here. I lost the game, so we get off. Yep, yep. Whatever, the games were good regardless of those 2 mishaps. But I think... Yay! My new... Or actually my bed frame is low. I haven't had a bed frame since I moved here. And it's time to get one. No, for a video, for the other channel. Working... Actually, I'm gonna try to get 2 videos out before I leave to California next week. Yeah. That would be cool though, but no movie scripts for me. Alrighty. I will see all of you tomorrow. Fun stream. I probably won't. I don't have my setup, but I'll try to do more frequent streams this week. And I might try to do morning and afternoon one of these days. Hopefully multiple days. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it was a draw, but unfortunate. I could have just played the bishop move though. That would have been fine. I think. I think. All right. All right, guys. See all of you later. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, night, evening, whatever time it is for you. Morning. It was repetition, yes. I know. All right, bye-bye.